Welcome to another episode of the Screwjob podcast, and today is Mother Freaking Flag Day. I hope you're ready for some sweet flag-based action. You may be wondering to yourself, why should I care that today is Flag Day? Well, wrestling has a rich tradition of nationalism and patriotism that goes back to the early 80s, and it feels like it's appropriate to do a flag match today. I've seen one flag match in my lifetime, and it was from Battleground 2017, I think? Maybe it was 2018, doesn't matter. It was a terrible show, that's what I remember. And I watched it while I was in Florida. And Rusev lost John Cena, big surprise there. So I decided that I'd go and look up a list of flag matches, and found a ranking of some of the best, and I thought, out of these wrestlers, who embodies the American flag and America more than anybody? And the second match on the list was Hulk Hogan versus, I believe this was, who was it? Hulk Hogan versus Nikolai Volkov. Now, we've had some fun with Volkov in the last few weeks with the Grandmaster Wrestling. Go check that video out here in the upper right-hand corner. So, you know, it's Hogan. He is Mr. America. He is very, very controversial, let's just say the least, with his comments later in life. But the dude represented WWF in the 80s. Pretty much brought WCW back from death in the 90s. And then came back, had an okay run in the 2000s. The dude was ageless, and they went to TNA, and they ruined him, and everything went downhill from there. But we're not here to talk about 2000s Hogan and TNA, or 90s Hogan and WCW. We're here to talk about 80s Hogan and WWF, and this is... For reference, this match happened on Thursday, October 3rd, 1985, at the Meadowland Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. That's where the Jets and Giants lose. And this is from Saturday night's main event. This was the second Saturday night's main event taping, I believe. I want to say that confidently, but I don't know. Other highlights on this show: Uncle Elmer defeated Jerry Valiant in 6 seconds flat. There was 2 tag team matches, one for the championship, where Beefcake and Valentine beat Lanny Poffo and Tony Garea to retain their titles, and also Andre the Giant and Tony Atlas beat Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy by DQ, and the only other singles match was Piper versus Orndorff, which was a double countout finish. So I haven't seen this match yet. I'm very excited to watch it, to say the least. I'm a fan of Hogan and his patriotism. Real American, greatest theme song of all time, in my opinion. Again, that's neither here nor there. Let's watch some wrestling. So I'm going to start this. Well, this isn't a pay-per-view technically, but we'll call it it. We'll call it what it is. So we're going to be starting on Saturday night's main event from October 3rd. 1985. You can find it on the network in the vault section. It'll be under Saturday night's main event in its own section, and you'll just go to 1985. So we're gonna start this at the 4-minute mark and 50 seconds. 4-minute 50-second mark. Vince McMahon and Jess Ventura were just talking about the match earlier. So let's start it in. You know what? Let's start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start your pay-per-view, quote unquote. I need to turn my volume up, I just realized now. Starting off with the Fink. Oh, Volkov. Boo! Boo, you're Soviets. So yeah, this was the 80s, so Cold War still raging. Everyone hated Russia. And there's Volkov doing his thing. Oh, he's got Classy Freddy Blassie. He'll be on the, he'll be, involved in the, next episode of Grandmasters. I hope you're ready for that, because it's something else. Let's just say that. I'll be honest with you, I was debating skipping this part. But, it really is part of his shtick, and I like it. Look at that commie. Also, the crowd's insane. They're already throwing trash in the ring. What is this, WCW? You know, it was weird, though. People throw trash more in the ring in WCW than they ever did in WWF or WWE. Maybe it was just like a South thing, a Southern wrestling thing. Oh yeah, this is also a title match. God bless America. Oh, they're sending him out to like the I don't know the exact name of the tune, but it goes dun 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 dun, etc. If you played Fallout 3, you know that sound. You know that song very well. If you tuned into the Enclave station, I can't think of what it's called. Yeah. Hogan wearing white. That's weird. He's more known for the red and yellow McDonald's kind of look, but you know, I'm cool with it, bro. He does have the Hulkamania headband on. You want to consider that on, I guess. It's like slung over one of his eyes. Oh, Volkov starting off attacking Hogan from behind. Hogan hasn't even ripped his shirt off yet, come on. He hasn't taken his title off. But Volkov just smashed him, trying to get an unfair advantage. What a evil thing for that Soviet commie to do. Gosh darn commies. Volkov ripping off Hogan's shirt. Oh, he's choking him with it. Okay, he's choking him. No way I would ever try to choke someone. He went up in front of Hogan and draped the shirt around the back of his neck and tried choking him. It didn't look great and it didn't make any sense. Oh, Hogan's back up. Yeah, Hogan! Clothesline in the corner from Hogan. A man with a limited offense is still kicking butt, though. God, the crowd, though. That's what really gives this match its edge. Ooh, big clothesline. Elbow drop. Hogan's all over him. Now, I'm assuming this is not like traditional flag headbutt. Traditional flag match rules. Because normally you take your opponent's flag down and then put it somewhere. Or according to the one in 2017, you take your flag down and then put it on a stand. Ooh, big boot, and he's out of the ring. Onto the announcer's table. Onto a announcer's table. What was I saying? I don't know how this flag match is really going to work. I'm assuming it's really just going to be pin. It's going to end with a pin from Hogan, because it is Hogan in the 80s. And the last thing they would do would have Hogan lose to Volkov in a title match. Because Volkov never held the title, so unless it's a DQ finish, Volkov ain't winning this match, folks. Volkov stomping him. Oh, getting up to the middle rope. Double axe handle. Classy Freddy Blassie did manage the Iron Sheik. That is factual. And he will be managing the Iron Sheik in a match in the Grand Masters episode. Again, check that out. That's going to be fun. Oh, Volkov picking up Hogan. He's giving him a wedgie. Ooh, backbreaker. Just think about 80s wrestling, though. It's kind of slow and sluggish, but it's still fun to watch with nostalgia involved. The ref removed Volkov's arm from... He was holding it up like he had won already. The ref just comes over and is like, nope. That's great. Communism will never win against good old-fashioned American capitalism. Stomp to the chest by Volkov. No scientific wrestling at all. That is correct. That is correct, Vince. And we will never see it with a Hogan match. Let's be legit. Going for either a backbreaker or a pile driver. Hogan's got him. Backdrop to Volkov. This was listed as a flag match, but again, I'm not sure it follows flag match rules. I think it really means that the winner is going to hold their flag. Hey, but it's listed as a flag match, and I'm counting it as a flag match. Ugh. Sweet body slam by Volkov. Going for a pin. 2 count only. Come on. Uh-oh. He's hulking up. Don't do that, bro. Volkov, don't do that, bro. He's hulking up, bro. Yeah, Hogan's back. His comeback meter is full. He's hulking up. Volkov into the corner. Atomic leg drop. It's over. 3. There we go. That was kind of a short match. But I should have really expected that with a Hogan match. Now, I believe there is some aftermath stuff that happens. So I'm excited for that. He grabbed the communist flag. Yeah, headbutt communism. Oh, he's shining his shoes with it now. It's kind of disrespectful for a face Hogan to do, but you know what? That's what communism deserves. Slams down the flag. And now he's got the American flag. Yeah, America. USA, USA, USA. Yeah, Hogan. Well, that was kind of short, actually. I think that's the end of our show, really, to be honest with you. There's the official notice. That's kind of disappointing. I thought this episode would be a little bit longer. But you know what? Much like Flag Day itself, flag matches are forgotten about and usually not celebrated. But I can say happily that we did celebrate flag matches today and Flag Day. My family butter off has been pushed to July 4th. You know what? I might even make a video of it. And that reminds me, as punishment, here's the challenge. Back to my family again, challenging them to the butter off. if you lose to me in the butter off via impartial judgment from someone who doesn't care enough to be a part of it, you have to be on the podcast and grovel for forgiveness for challenging me in butter-related activities. But that's neither here nor there. Also, happy birthday to my friend Sea-Dog Connor. Happy birthday, buddy. Congratulations and all that high school jazz. I believe you just graduated, if I remember correctly. If you didn't, play this video again in a year, and you will have graduated. So, time to wrap it. Time to wrap up. So, follow Screwjob Podcast on Facebook, and go to our Twitter and follow us at Screwjob Podcast on Twitter, and then go to our Patreon and check out patreon.com/Screwjob Podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great Flag Day.